Hello everybody, welcome back. We are playing Quakecraft today. Okay, how's everybody doing? This past Tuesday I voted, which I felt very happy about. I live in the US of A, and I will say I was extremely disappointed in the stickers. Okay, after you vote, you always get a sticker. And it feels like there might have been some budget cuts about the stickers this year. They seem very pale in comparison to previous years. And the sticker is the fun part. It's like getting a lollipop, at the doctor's office or something like that. Okay, that's the only reason why some people vote. Well, I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I vote. I know that sounds like I'm like the worst voter or whatever. It's like, oh, but I voted. I mean, whether it makes a difference or not, I mean, it's not up to me to decide. I just take the one action that I know what to do. I know that that's probably a conflicting interest thing, but it's fine. But no, I was just disappointed in the stickers, okay? Like, seriously, people, okay? Like, it was all, like, white. Like, and it could have just been, like, where I was voting, but I just remember being like, I'm like, this is just kind of boring. Like, there was like a little bit of red and a little bit of blue, but it was mostly white, and it was like tiny too. Okay, like seriously, okay, like what is this? Okay, it was probably maybe the size of a quarter, just a little bit longer. I don't know. Yeah, and like I know what I'm saying is kind of controversial. Okay, everybody's like, oh, thank goodness we are done with the election. Like that's usually my thought, because I think elections are just a lot of money on marketing that it doesn't matter. Okay, yes, no, okay. I hopefully, my opinions on election stuff are not going to be, too fiery. So far I'm just complaining about the stickers, which they were just so pale and tiny. And I'm like, seriously, guys, okay, we can do better. I could do better, okay? If I had known that they were really that desperate for stickers, I could have made my own stickers and just brought them. Maybe I should still do that. I don't know. It's past the point, okay? It's like Friday, okay? And it was on Tuesday. Okay, how long can you hold a grudge about stickers? Challenge accepted. No, just kidding. But yeah, no, my controversial take is I'm like, okay, if you're gonna go out and you're gonna go vote, then it's like it'd be nice to get a proper sticker, okay? And I know that's just it just kind of comes across as petty, but it's fine. I actually gave my sticker to my dog. We kind of put it on his head, and then we posted it on social media to encourage other people to vote. Woo! But seriously though, I'm like, the stickers they need to be improved, people, okay? They just need to be improved, okay? Like, really, okay? And I saw other people on Facebook, and this is why I'm also like, okay, it probably was just where I live, but I saw other people with their stickers, and I'm like, why are they more colorful? Like, and I know I'm like whining now, but I'm just also like, the sticker is the fun part. Like, really? Yeah, and like, when it comes to election days, it's also kind of like hilarious how it's like, I mean, so for some people they're voting like on their lunch break, but it's like a more intense lunch break, like driving for them. Like, I mean, you have to be careful in those parking lots, people, okay? Like, it can be kind of almost dangerous with the way people whip in and out, and some people will just be like, whip in, vote, and then whip out, and it's just kind of like, okay, we get it, but there's still people walking here, okay? So let's be careful. But it's kind of also interesting because I just realized that voting is very similar to like when you're a kid and you're taking a test. Okay, except here, okay, like in school, it was like, oh, here's a number 2 pencil, so you can always erase it. So if you make a mistake, but whereas like with voting, they're just like, you've upgraded. You get a pen, and you're just like even more intimidated. You're just like, oh no, and if I make a mistake, guess what? You need a brand new ballot. You need a brand new ballot, and then you're like sitting these little like, I mean, for some places, I think they get like booths and all that stuff. But for me, it's just like, when I voted, it was just like you sit at a table and everybody has like these visor things up. And I didn't even have one this time. Yeah, we had a lot of people voting this time, which is really great. But it's just tough because it's like you just have all this pressure on your shoulders, like the pressure of an entire country just resting on one person's shoulders. So it gets to be a lot, just a lot. But yeah, no, I actually cannot get over the comparison between voting and tests. Like, they are basically the same thing, okay? You wait 4 years to take this really big test, and you cram last minute to do all the study and research on stuff, and then you go in and you vote. The only difference is it's not like hours long. Well, it could be. I mean, depending on, like for me, I'm like, okay, I did some of the research beforehand, but for the most part, I was like, oh, there's just a couple things, like more local things. I was like, I'm still not sure about this, so I'm just kind of, kind of not wing it. Okay, it sounds really flippant for me to say I'm just gonna wing it because I don't want to, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, I actually want to like take the time and read through everything. But yeah, no, sometimes when you walk in with a group of people for voting stuff and then you guys all get your ballots and you guys are all sitting down individually, and as, like for me, like I've always noticed this experience, which is when I always feel this like social pressure to like rush through the voting process because I see somebody else that, walked in the same door with me and they're already standing up. And I'm trying not to like look at people, but at the same time, you just can't help but notice when you're a group of like, I don't know, there's like 30, 40 people in the same room as you. And then they're all sitting at tables. And then all of a sudden one person gets up and you're just like, okay, don't look at them, don't look at them, don't look at them. But you're also like, why am I taking so long? Okay, they didn't take so long. And so I don't know. I think that's just another part of that pressure that you get, which is why the sticker is so nice. And like I said, it lacked some color this year, and it lacked some enthusiasm. Okay, it was very, very disappointing. Okay, and I know that this is probably one of the most petty things to talk about. But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. It just, they weren't good. They were tiny. Okay? They were tiny and there was like no color to them. Okay? Like who does this? Like who does this? Okay. But yeah, no. Basically voting is like taking a test. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys, okay? You just can't get over the stickers, okay? Like they were just tiny and they were pale and they were sad, and now I really do need, like, I think I just tossed mine out after I put it on my dog's head. He looked very cute with it on, but he was also just kind of like, can you please take this off? And I'm like, okay, I can do that after I take a picture. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was really just me complaining and being petty about stickers from this previous voting thing, because I know everybody's just grateful to be done with the election. But be that as it may, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, bye!